Everyone has ideas of what the problems are in our society and how to fix them. We took it one step further. Our premise is simple: bring together people from different backgrounds to discuss ideas that affect us. If at the end of the show you feel informed, educated, or alarmed, we have done our job. We are the Social Disruption Network. Anybody else got another topic y'all want to talk about?
What about the transgender bathroom?
Oh, transgender bathrooms. The federal government, the federal government rescinded the acknowledgement that was set forth by the Obama administration yesterday. They rescinded it, which means that they don't give protection to schools with transgender bathrooms. Now, I have 3 daughters. I'm all for that. So, question is, who's for? Are you for or against the rescinding of transgender bathrooms in the public school, in schools in general, schools? Is it okay for, do you think if you had a 8-year-old daughter, for the 300-pound gym teacher who thinks he's a woman today to go and pee next to your 9-year-old daughter, is it okay?
No, absolutely.
Well, let's okay. I'll let y'all go first.
Is that okay?
Fuck no.
Okay, so we have to think in that essence, in my opinion. We need to think along those lines. Now, we can't always cater to and hope to help every minority group of people. To me, this is a perfect case of common sense. I have 3 daughters, 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and 6-year-old. I do not want a man urinating next to my daughter because he felt like a woman today. Okay? I'm sorry.
True.
I don't want.
It's true. I want it. Fuck that.
Now, now look, if you asked Obama back when he did all this stuff and started this transgender crap, he wouldn't want anybody next to his bathroom, next to his daughters either. He has 2 beautiful daughters. Do you think he thought it was okay for, let's say the gym teacher looked like David. David, I'm not trying to pick on you. Okay? But let's say the gym teacher looked like David. Would it be okay for David to go sit on the toilet next to your 6-year-old daughter and use it?
It won't be David. It would be Elga or something like that.
Well, Davida. Would it be okay for Davida, who felt like a woman today?
Davida.
Somebody. Am I by myself in this?
No.
Like
I will not. I'm against it. I'm 100% against it.
I think David said he wanted to chime in. He had this
Go
was
ahead,
getting
David.
a little close to home for him.
Go ahead,
Here's the
David.
problem that you got. Okay. Number one, it's a bit of a straw man to sit there and say there's a 300-pound man that can't wait to go pee next to your daughter. To me, that doesn't make any sense.
How does it?
I mean,
make
most
sense?
people that this thing is for the kids. It's for it's for the 10th grader who all of a sudden, or didn't all of a sudden, but came out and identified as a female. Even though it was powerful. It's not teachers or custodians or janitors that they're talking about.
Oh, but
It's
it allows them the same privileges.
There's never been a documented case of this happening.
Oh, it doesn't have to be documented. It will happen.
Oh, no. If it happened in the school, they'd get all over it.
Yes, but it will happen, David. The more instances, it's just like it's with your math. Let's take you and Sean's math. It will happen. The more we allow access, the more likely it will be to happen.
Yeah, but you're just making an assumption is the point. The thing is, like, if that were going to happen, it would have happened by now, and it would be a national story, and we haven't seen that national story
That's
yet.
like saying, look, that's the most ridiculous liberal perspective I've ever heard of. There's always a first for a crime. There's always a first for a crime.
So why haven't we seen it yet?
There's always a first, Sean. There is always a first. You don't believe that some of these molestation cases had to do with a man who may have felt like he was a woman today, but because we didn't draw attention to him thinking he was a woman that day, it was okay for him to molest the boy?
I mean, again, there's no evidence for what you're describing.
Oh my Lord, this is ridiculous.
But there's a probability
let me ask you something, Sean. I'm gonna ask you something. Do you have a child?
Yes.
What is it, a boy or a girl?
She is a girl.
Now, is it okay? Is it okay to put a urinal in the bathroom? Your daughter goes into a stall, uses the bathroom, Is it okay for me to go into the urinal right next to her stall, urinate in it, and stand there while she comes out of that stall? Do you feel okay with that?
But here's the problem with
No,
this
no,
whole
no, no.
argument.
Please, I just want a simple answer because we're going to go around in circles. Do you feel comfortable or okay with that?
Okay, so here's the problem with this this
Oh
framework.
my God. Is there any way to do me one favor? Just say yes or no. I am or am not okay with it. Can you please just answer that, and I'll let you say whatever you want.
It's not this simple.
Are
It's not
you
this
okay?
simple.
Are you? Yes, it is that simple. Are you okay
No,
with
it's
a
not. It's
man?
absolutely
Do you
not.
approve or disapprove? Do
Are
you
you
approve or
okay?
disapprove of
Do you
somebody like that
approve of me going pee in the urinal next to your daughter's stall? How old is your daughter?
She is 5. She'll be 6
Is
in
it
May.
okay for her to go and pull her panties down and sit on a toilet?
Look, this is getting real personal and weird, and I don't.
But that's
like,
what
I'm not.
happens. That is what happens. A child, a daughter, a young girl will go in a bathroom. She will take her panties down and sit on a toilet and use it. And a
I just
man,
don't
and a
want anyone
man.
talking about my daughter taking her panties off. It's real weird.
You're deflecting now from the.
I'm not deflecting. I'm trying to answer the question. You won't let me.
Let me ask you the question simply. Your daughter goes into the toilet, pulls her pants down and pees. I go into the bathroom, pull my pants down and pee in a urinal. Are you okay with that?
Okay, is it okay if I answer the question, or
can you answer I am okay with it or I am not okay with it? And then you can do whatever you want.
I'm not gonna answer it that way though.
Okay, answer the question for me, please.
Right. So this is the way I look at it. First off, like we're talking about the difference between letting people who are pre-op or who like ostensibly would be like faking it or something like that.
No, I'm not faking it. Today
no,
I'm
listen
to
me.
Today I'm a woman.
Okay.
Today
hold on.
I
Just
am
let me answer.
A woman. Today
Very
I'm a
beautiful
woman.
Today.
I'm not faking it, Sean. Today I'm a woman. Today I'm a woman. I'm not faking it. I literally believe that at this moment, speaking to you, that I am a woman. Right. Is it okay for me and your daughter to stand next to each other and sit next to each other and use the bathroom together?
All right, I'm gonna try to get through my whole answer this time.
Go ahead.
Hey, girl, looking good, girl.
And I feel like $1 million, fellas. Go ahead, Sean, please.
All right, so what we're talking about is the difference between someone who has the gender that was assigned to them on their birth certificate being different from what they feel their gender is now, but being pre-op versus somebody who's post-op. So what I'm saying is all we're doing is we're trading one group of people for another. So if under HB2, what is required is if I were born a woman, but had the operation, got the testosterone, all that, so I can be a 300-pound man. So I would normally go into the men's bathroom because that's how I see myself. That's like how I identify. But under this bill, I would be forced to go and pee next to someone's daughter. So you're switching one group for another. The logic of this doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me.
Okay, but I asked a simple question. If I felt like a woman today, I'm protected under that law. Okay? If I wake up and honestly believe that I'm a woman in my heart of hearts, and I am willing and know that I'm a woman, I am protected under that bill.
Okay, can I answer the question?
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Okay, Gil, as a father of 5, I'm perfectly fine with you doing that. Because we already know that you have sat there in that stall and weighed the pros and cons of what you're going to do when you come out.
Who's this? Who's that? David. That's good.
Because everybody uses logic.
But aside from the pros and cons, is there no moral standard? I mean, just because somebody feels bad about themselves, I just don't get it sometimes. Anybody else got something to say? Spencer, is it okay for your daughter?
That as far as concerned, what bathroom?
Somebody's breaking up.
I'm totally fine with someone who identifies as a woman going into the woman's bathroom to go pee. I honestly don't think it's really that big of a deal. if anyone pees wherever they want, anytime they want, so long as the evidence shows us that what people are afraid of doesn't happen, then I really don't care about it. If something changed,
But it will
and for
eventually
some,
happen.
It's gonna happen.
Okay,
It will
so
eventually happen.
so y'all, so if y'all can tell me what tonight's lottery numbers, I would
My
appreciate
fear-
that. As long as
my-
we're predicting the future.
You gotta use your math to figure out when you're gonna win the lottery.
My fear,
Boom!
my fear of it happening or not happening is not really my point. My point is that there has to be some moral delineation somewhere in some sort, because where we're going now in our society eliminates the fear of God, moral standards, and I feel that we're going in the wrong direction in that manner. Now, I have nothing wrong. I have nothing against a man who goes through all of that and feels that he's a woman and wants to go through all of that. Hey, man, go ahead. But I feel that there is a limit. A 4-year-old child that you trust to go to the bathroom, and me, who's started the process of becoming a woman, goes into the bathroom next to her. I have a problem with that. And I believe that you don't put the child at a disadvantage for the well-being of a man's mentality. He should be able to go to a men's room just out of common courtesy. Go to the men's room out of common courtesy, just out of common courtesy.
So what about people who transition from female to male? Where should they go to the bathroom?
From female, hold on. From female to male, if their presence in a boy's bathroom creates a problem for the parent and the child, I believe that they should swallow it up, and go to the women's room. Just in this particular instance, I think it's a case by case thing. For instance, if my presence in the woman's room made that family feel bad, I would suck it up.
That's what she said.
Be a man and go use the bathroom in the other bathroom. And I don't think I don't think legislation will help all these situations that we're in.
What I'm saying is what you're talking about now is having someone who now is physically more, like masculine, like is going to have like masculine musculature, being in the girls' bathroom under HB2. Like that's
muscular sans the
Gentlemen.
dick.
Gentlemen, it's very simple.
Who's
simple.
that? Russian, go ahead.
Me. This is very simple. If you are standing in front of a bathroom door and you look down and you see cock and balls, you go into the men's bathroom.
That's not what the law says.
It's very simple.
That's not what
It's plain
HB2
simple.
does.
I think it's that simple.
I don't give a damn what the law says. If I had a daughter and my daughter went into the bathroom and some dude went in there behind her, he would have a 216-pound problem that he don't want. And I don't give a damn. I will put the handcuffs on my damn self. I will beat the ever-living dog piss out of him.
Well, I wouldn't go that far right off the bat. I would ask him to use the bathroom somewhere else.
Oh, no. It'd be a straight-up ass whipping.
I guess I'll chime in.
Questions.
I guess I'll chime in too.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I mean,
go ahead.
I got a little girl. She's only 2, but I mean, here's my personal feelings about it. If you got a penis, stay away from my daughter. If you transitioning to a man and you're a woman, stay the hell away from my daughter. But of course, it's not going to be the way. I think personally, and this is just me, if you were born a man, go to the damn men's bathroom. If you're a woman, go to the woman's bathroom. I mean, and if it comes down to it becomes and I'm not saying if it happens, it's when it happens. It will happen that one of these small children are going to be taken advantage of, whether it be a small boy or small girl. It's going to happen. It's going to come out like anything else. We're going to push for, okay, well, you guys need your own damn bathroom. And maybe then they'll push for that third bathroom. And that might be the best thing. If that's what's going to keep our children safe, then push for it.
Let me ask you something, devil's advocate. What if they made all the bathrooms with stalls, just stalls, where each person, somebody's screaming, each person has a personalized area to use their bathroom? Would it be okay for you? So, for instance, they're all unisex, but there are no open urinals. They're just stalls,
Oh,
maybe
women from-
6 stalls, kind of like dressing rooms where each person goes into their own area and does whatever they want. Would you be okay with that?
I guess I would. It'd be safer. You know, it wouldn't be.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I could too. When you put it that way, but I'm just saying
it's a cultural thing,
right? And like I was just saying, if you want to put my personal feelings into it, just stay the hell away from my daughter. But it's not that way. But it's gonna come down to one of these children being taken advantage of.
Well, that's gonna happen no matter what. That's gonna happen no matter what.
I'm 100% behind you.
I don't
that to happen to make a big change in all this.
I don't believe that is going to. Now, it's a possibility of it increasing pedophilia or people watching children, but I don't think it really has. I don't think it's really a issue when it comes to whether or not they can use it. I think it's more on the child side, the protection of the child. I would be,
well, that's what it should be.
I would be okay. I would be okay with bathrooms where it was each individual stall. So say you walked in, it was like dressing rooms, 6 stalls. Each person went in and they did their own thing and they came out.
Yeah.
I would be better suited for that.
Find a way to have somebody, like if you go into these fancy bathrooms where they have the guys sitting holding the towels, maybe have somebody do that just to be that safeguard. That way they can prevent harassment.
The parent can do that because there would be an open area where it's more of a communal area where each the parent can monitor his own child.
Right. Well, I wasn't necessarily talking about school. I was just talking about the adult.
Right.
I think adults should go. Here's my thing. Now, if you're going to go into the schools, adults should not have the same bathrooms as these kids.
Yeah.
If we're going to break it down to the confusion of genders, and I want to be this, and I want to play on this team. No, adults go over here. Boys and girls go over here. And I think, me personally, until you're 18 years old and you can make your own damn decisions, you shouldn't be. That's my personal opinion. Until then, once you turn 18, go do whatever the hell you want. Until then, it should be up to the parents. And if you're a boy, go to the boys' bathroom. If you're a girl, go to the girls' bathroom. Or if it's that big of a problem, like you said, make it a unisex bathroom and just let it be accessible to a teacher, an adult, somebody who is, you would feel safe with your children being around.
So, Sean, from your perspective, would it be more acceptable or would it be a compromise if we had that type of bathroom where each area was cordoned off, where it didn't matter because it was more private? You see what I'm saying? Like each stall area would be a little larger and where it would be more privatized. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd be great. That sounds like a great solution.
I think that is a good compromise that people need to think about.